Good morning. We are live. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Stop. Okay, I'm in a trade. Pre-open. Might be risky. We just had NFP. I was looking at the higher time frame and I got the sense that maybe we go up first, short term at least. Then I drew this famous 6 to 9 a.m. range, which includes the mega week of NFP. And there was an imbalance here. I got filled twice. As to say, this area is very strong, pushing price up. So I put a stop buy and I added 905. The idea is to anticipate a little bit the move that should happen at the open. It's 10 points in profit. The question is, should I protect myself or just let it come back to me, ideally even kill me? ES is also moving up. This could very well just dump 100 points from here, so not be clear. This is kind of risky. We would need to higher probability setup would be wait to take one of these two sides and then plan for a trade. So it's a slight, I say, slightly heightened risk. We're also pre-open. The open is very volatile. So what we could do is maybe protect ourselves close to the open, so that if we get weak and get break even, we get break even. But if you want to make a push pre-open, like get very close to here at 925 or something, before maybe moving down, then we can take profit and call first win. So that's where we're at. NFP happened, numbers were lower, so lower new employments than expected by a fair bit. So possibly bad news for the dollar. Interest must be lowered. So equities go up. Actually, well, equities always go up, whatever the news. Okay, so I'm kidding. I also don't know much about macroeconomics or fundamentals, and I don't think they're so relevant for the psychology embedded in candles. So everything helps. There's people that make their big money with understanding fundamentals and then applying them to the chart. So I respect that. We're around 75% of the range, which means also OT over optimal trajectory if we wanted to go short. So we came back up and then now we could at 705 dump fast, hard. We're generally looking for one or both sides of the news candle to be taken, because that means you give time to all participants in the market to come in at the price that they want. Market is fluid, price moves smoothly, everybody's given an option to enter at the price that they want, given their objectives and bias. So it is often the case that we take one side and then we take the other side. All of the news candles, if they're not too protracted, and if the news is so one-sided, then there's no way around it, and has to go and run for a while. I'm only looking at 5 minutes just because this seemed a setup. We got a 10 points profit and now we're retracing and we couldn't breach this high. So now I am and it's 9:20, and the move did not materialize. So there is some doubt in my mind. Okay, let's look what's happening in the lower time frame. So there is an SBS on 15 seconds. Encouraging is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very low time frame though, so nothing to be too crazy excited about, but it is a count for a bullish setup. But it's 9:20. Then the 9 a.m. candle closed bullish, though this mega news week. It is obvious that we can have a small retracement even in the 25% at 50% of this week on the Harley, and then push up. Perfectly fair. We're still sort of respecting this. There's a sort of implied fair value gap here. I don't know if you guys know that concept. We could draw it as implied. Yeah, let me see. The implied fair value gap would be right. So instead of this, it would be this. This is the actual implied fair value gap on 5 minutes this week. Or you can see it as this fair value gap sort of held. This is an inversion. So on the 1 minute, we might have an inversion here that matches that. Okay. Now this could be the 5. If we come back down again and then reject, it's 9:23. I don't think it's now as smart to have only 16-point stop. So yeah, this week I'll let it go, and then I might move myself break even. And we check out after the open. And generally, my rule is do not trade 8:45 to 9:30. Absolutely veto, and then wait 9:45. So we can do that too. I thought that looked like a possible setup. I wanted to see some more speed, but of course we're waiting for the injection of volatility of the open. So if we do a tiny push higher, I just protect myself and probably take a break even and just call it this trade and just watch it and be upset that's gonna do it or not. Okay, that's the 5. 9:24. Okay. We came down to sort of weak the implied fair value gap. Touched the 200 on 15 seconds. We're dancing below the 1 minute 21 EMA. Yes, we did also an SBS on the 1 minute. Okay, this might be our chance to protect ourselves. So sometimes the start is 9:25. So this is nice, would be nice. There's also a breaker, so this could also be the start of the short. thing is, once we commit to a trade, you have to see it through. I am fine with if we breach this high to go break even. Otherwise, I'm not sure. So we created a potential order block if we close above on the 5 minutes. So we have 5 minutes, which is basically at the open. The open is very volatile, so especially in a day like NFP. So I'd like to see a push above here, but obviously this might happen close to the open, and then it might move very quick. So this order block held for now. Order block into order block could generally mean a propulsion to the upside. I'll draw it for you. Order block into an order block. So this could be a propulsion block. I would need to hold though. Which is not happening. Wick is being violated again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you consider the 1, 2 here. 1, 2, 4, 5. It will still work. I don't like these wicks like this on the 1 minute. 27 probably will be smashed, and then we will go. Tendentially, as a rule, I don't do the open. And we had our chance to take a break even on this. Well, I guess we're in now. All right, moving up. We protect ourselves. Maybe we do. Okay, makes sense. Okay, now we are protected. Now let's see if we do retrace or just bolt up. We would like it bolt up to data high. That would be a nice video. I could brag about this. Nice. We are up 200. Which would be nice for my, we're taking this with the Tradify. Would be nice for the account that one loss today of 200, 250. And you saw my trades from yesterday on it. Live, in real time, recorded in real time. 1 minute. Well, or free roll. Probably is going to come down to take us out. Unfortunate. There you go. Took us out. This doesn't make sense anymore. We had a 250 12 points profit that we did not take because we're greedy. Okay, immediate rebalance. Down 30. Okay, nice that I protected that we protected ourselves. The wickage 933. Yeah, so we're re-entering on the premise that, okay, that was the manipulation, and now we're going, which possibly is not what's going to happen, but we try. Let's see if we go data high. We did re-enter after break even here. We'll stop here. Okay, we protect ourselves. Do a limit here. Okay. And we might have done it. Nice. Okay. Don't wanna lose. Wanna take some profits with me. Okay. All right. Yes, wicked. Hey, so stop. We remove. Okay, we did a nice thick profit. Take it this. Out. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so I don't like that, you know, sometimes you get wicked and then you lose. So this time we did a stop entry after the break even. Okay, so we took data high. Nice. Did I explain why I thought? Well, I told you just that looking at the higher time frame, it seemed to me primed to take the high first, and now it could really run. So I will need to wait now for price to settle at least 15 minutes. So I will say like this: live execution, calling deep open, pre-open, and taking one break even, one win on Tradify. I wanna give me a second. I wanna come and show you my face. No, not this one. Not this one. Maybe that music. And show you how much we made. Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. So that's the current status of the account. So I was down 250, and I did recover. Wait. And I did recover. So last time I did something very dumb, so I show you again. Okay, so this is the one I want to show you. Okay, so that's I was minus 250. I did 333, means, you know, 580 or something in that trade, because we entered a little bit high, but it was 30 points with 14 stop and 2R, and now we're up 1,100 on this. Honestly, I wanted to do a passing one. The risk was not correct, because I should have risked. Well, I was in drawdown, so I wanted to risk instead of 500. I wanted to risk to 50. So I was correct. It is correct. All right. So we are 1/3 of the way to the step on here. I generally try to go much faster on the progress on the evaluations, but yeah, it was a nice trade. Pre-open is nice to take it with levels, because volatility is very high. You can make it very fast, but the probability of success at the open, you know, it's not 100%. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. You know, thank you for watching. Tell me what you think. Comment. We're growing. The channel is growing. When we're gonna get to 1,000 subs, you know what's gonna happen. Indicators are gonna be released. Every day you're asking me about it. I am very excited to share them with you. Thank you for watching, and talk to you soon. Wait, like this, like this, like this.